Fun with flies. Today I got a nice mess here, but I'm going to go ahead and we're going to tie a frog. I call this one LilLuyPutt. It's got a green foam frog. Start with some fluorescent green thread. And we're going to wrap the hook the whole length of the shaft. Okay, I'm wrapping some little extra on here. And I'm going to stop about 1/8 of the way up the hook. So I'm working with about 1-inch hook. Threaded the whole thing. We're going to be using some 2mm chartreuse foam. The pattern I'm going to be cutting out is kind of like this, a lot smaller. So what I want to do is I want to grab the foam and cut this out a little bit longer than the hook. Okay, we'll cut it out a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and take my rounded scissors. I'm going to kind of just nick this off a little bit on the corners. So this is so I got something for the thread to catch on. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to form the body, and then where the head is going to go. So on this size hook, I'm looking like this. So what I want to do is real simple. I want to glue about 1/3 of this with a little bit of super glue. Off the tip we'll put on here. Okay, get toward the end of my glue. Just take it, wipe down the hook. And you want to thread him where this catches right about there. Okay, and then we're going to work this thread back nice and easy. I want to go almost all the way back to where catching it almost right like this, where it's just got a little bit of a catch right there, and that's going to be for his legs. Okay, so we're going to bring that forward and then back again. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in some S-Taz, cut a nice little piece of this off. Okay, and then what you can do is take where I put that extra glue around and just thread around it, pull it off, put a little bit of glue on there. When I tie it down, it catches on the glue. And then I'm going to go all the way back to here. And all the way back again to here. And I'm going to just wrap this around a few times. Okay, I'm going to hold it with the other hand. And we're going to cut that off. Okay, I trim off a little bit of the top. Okay, trimming some more of that off too. Okay, so once this is trimmed off here, we're going to come back here, almost to the end. Okay, come back a little bit, right about there, about where the point is. Okay, so for the legs, I'm going to double the legs. So I'm going to use 2 of the silicone rubber legs. Go ahead and I'm going to nick it right there so I can pull 2 apart. Alright, and then all I'm going to do real quick is tie them in a knot. Now I want to be careful here when I tie the next knot that they fall the same way. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Otherwise you have to tie it in like this, because otherwise your legs will be wonky and you won't be going the right direction. So this looks about right. Okay, yep. Tighten that down. So from here, so I have his legs right here, and what I want to make sure I'm doing is when I tie him in, I want his legs going toward the back. So I want his legs like this right here. So nice loose wrap first. Put where I want, right behind there. Okay, and another. And another one right there. And then what we want to do is take both of them. Make sure we got them even. And I want them, I'm more concerned right now with them going straight across. So when the water hits them, I want them going back. Just like that. Okay, so let's see if we have any more glue in here. Yep, just a little. Alright, so we're going to pull the body over. Pinch down. Make sure it's level on top. Okay, the next thing you want to do is we want to do the front legs. So the front legs are really simple. We're only using a single strand for the front. And what I like to do for the front is this. Take here, pull it through. Here, pull it through. I want to put a loop in there. So tighten that loop down so it looks like that. So then we can cut it and trim it. And we got his front hand. So I'm going to catch that in the thread. Turn it over here, and I want to keep this right about to the foam. Right there. Okay. So let's get it in a little more. There we go. I'm going to take a little bit of head cement. Okay. Take this and pull up, stretch it off a little bit, snip it off. Okay, so let's grab another one. Another single strand. So I got another one right here. So we want to take this, pull it through, grab it, make a nice loop. Snip, make sure you got the right one. snip. Take a look at this little peace sign he's got going right there. Cool. Okay. So let's get ready to tie him in. Same thing. Catch him right about the same spot. A little longer. Like that there. Just dropping a little head cement in there between, just to keep that in place. I'm gonna pinch that back. Trim it down. Okay. Now for the next part, what we want to do is we want to take the two and pinch together. So we're going to bring the thread forward to about where you thread it, which is about maybe a 1/16 of an inch before the eye. And you're going to pinch it together above the hook. And you're going to grab a little end of it. Just a little end. Looks like you're giving them a little tiny mouth. And wrap it in there pretty good. Okay, now as far as tying goes, we're all done right here. So we can whip this in. Okay, there we go. Okay, so next thing we want to do is put the eyes in. We've got a couple different sizes here, but it looks like I'm going to just go with the small eyes, which we may have a little bit of an issue with the glue, but let's see if I can squeeze a little more out. There we go. I just wasted some of it. Okay, so let me grab some tweezers. Turning them up on the side. Set those right there and just leave it. Okay, give that a second to dry. All right, we're going to flip them around and do the same thing on the other side, trying to get them as close as we can. Okay. Okay, we're going to let that dry for a minute. There we go. Okay, once this is done drying, I pretty much just colored him with a couple markers. I'll show you how to do that real quick. And then there's one more step. So let's get some color on him. Okay. A bit of silver. Okay, while this is drying on here, what I like to do is take a little bit of resin and do around the eyes. Just to keep those eyes in. Give it a minute. Okay, now you can trim up some of the green hair on there if you like. But that's it. This is LilLuyPutt. And that's him right there. Okay, cute little guy.
Hey, it's Charlie Cricket back here again. I hope you enjoyed that video. That sure was a lot of fun. Go ahead and if you liked it, make sure you hit that like button up there in the corner. And if you really like it and you want to subscribe to the channel, just hit that subscribe button up there too. You'll get notifications when new videos are coming out. And there's also the Fun with Flyers website. A lot of the videos are on there. We're adding new stuff to there every day. So I want to thank you for watching and you have a good day. Goodbye.